Hey guys, welcome back. So, if you're new here, we're playing 10 minutes of chess. We're rated 1771, and we're playing some dude that is rated 1775. Alright, this is the Caro-Kann. When they do this, usually I like to develop the knight, and they've chosen not to take my knight, so this is like a weird variation already. What I could do is develop my bishop and create an attack on that pawn, so I think I'm going to do that. Now I'm threatening to take and take, so he's got to react. Alright, gotta be careful. You can't just go like this because they can take your knight. Actually, no, that doesn't lose me a piece, so I'm gonna do that. I can take the knight with the queen, still protects the bishop. Alright, now there's potentially a free pawn, isn't there? If I take the pawn, it's gonna attack me with the bishop. I can take this pawn. Yeah, I think that's free. And as soon as possible, now I'm trading this bishop because that's either going to mess up the pawn structure or it's going to put the queen in a vulnerable square. So, yeah, take that. Now that we're up a pawn, we just look for trades. Let's develop with tempo. I don't know what he's thinking about. I mean, it's either queen or bishop. I wouldn't do the queen move, so let's go bishop. Probably take it, and then castle. If you guys have like 5 minutes, visit Action Against Hunger. They accept donations as low as like $5, and you can do your part to help this world. That was an interesting move. He chose not to take, so I think there's no risk in castling. I have to be careful though because I can't put my rook here or they're gonna skewer me. So what I should probably do is focus on developing. Can I just kick the knight? I probably should kick the knight as soon as possible. Okay, so he's going for some crazy stuff. If I take there, bishop comes. No, I'm not interested in that. No thanks. But what I can do is move my rook. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's move the rook because the guy's king is still in the center. As soon as possible, I'm going to try to get my queen here. My bishop is under attack. Oh my god, this is going to get interesting because he's going to be able to sneak in here, but I might be able to run away. I'm going to go like this, okay? I'm going to attack the queen, protect my stuff. I'm going to allow the check to happen, run away, and just run over here. And then as soon as possible, maybe knight here. Knight here threatens the queen eventually, right? This one blocks my rook, but then I can put the knight over here. So that might be a better one. He's calculating. Okay. Let's take the queen. Can't take the pawn or I'm gonna lose my bishop. Yeah. It's not a free pawn. So let's go back. We're still up by 1 pawn, so. And the guy has lost castling rights. Now we are fully developed. Probably going to go here, trade the knight, and then pile up on this pawn. Can we finish this game? Good move. Except, is it check? Do we just go right back to where we were? I'd like to prepare to double up rooks though. So let's go here. You don't have to retreat. You can just double up the rooks like this. It's a light square, so bishop can't touch me. Yeah, and then that prepares me to like trade as well. I want to get rid of the knight. I think I'm going to push the pawn. My boy, you don't get to do what you want. So my big mission right now is to get my knight to here. Alright, push it 1. If I were him, I'd probably go here with my pawn to prevent my knight from getting back in. But then I'd probably circle it around like this. There you go. What is going on here? Can we win this game? So now, what are we looking at? I might push this pawn here to weaken that up. I always have this pawn move in my back pocket in case something goes wrong. And I gotta keep an eye. My rook is probably gonna end up back here eventually. If I take that, he's probably gonna attack my rook. I mean, he's gonna attack my bishop once I take it. We can actually take that pawn because once they attack us, we can defend it with pawn a5. Let's get the knight back into the game. Now I'd like to prevent their bishop from doing anything. I'm gonna take. And now, like, I'm pretty happy with this outcome, I think. Yeah. My knight has a great square. Definitely not taking with the rook, so let's take with the bishop. I'm gonna offer up some trades. I think he's gonna have to oblige. Actually, it's not a checkmate threat because my rook is right here. Oh boy, do I take another pawn? I think I'm gonna go conservative here. I will start to march my king over. I am probably gonna lose one pawn at least. This pawn right here I can't recapture it. Fortunately though, he didn't see it, so I think, what can I do? Go here. I gotta escape my king out of this death trap over here. And then as soon as I can get my king here, I'm good. Alright, good. There's pretty much no more tactics, I don't think. Now, I mean, he's gotta be careful because there's a check too. Well, not anymore, but now let's double up the rooks. This position is like very dangerous. Like their king is positioned really well. I need to find a way to like make one big trade. Oh, thank God, that was the one I needed. I think that was what I needed. Problem though, like, what do I do? Let's get behind here. I'm trying to, I think if I can get my king over there, I'll be able to push that pawn. Okay, good. That distances their king a little bit from my backside. I was worried because like the king could have started like sneaking down here and eventually getting to my pawn here. And that pawn is like really advanced. But now that he did that, like, I think I'm pretty much good here. Now I just have to like block him, and he is in Zugzvank. Zugzvank. Let's start marching this one. There we go. Alright, good. I'm probably going to sacrifice my queen and still win this. You know what I mean? Just toss it over here, march my king over, steal that pawn, and we're good. Alright? That said, I hope you guys liked the video. So, like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.